Hi everyone, in this session we are going to learn about the fourth synthetic fiber, that is acrylic fibers. So acrylic is a synthetic fibers and it is made from polymer that is called polyacrylonitrile. Okay, so let us know the preparation of acrylic fiber first. The acrylic fiber is made from polyacrylonitrile. Okay, and these polyacrylonitrile is obtained by the polymerization of the monomers. Okay, and the name of these monomers are acrylonitrile. Okay, and what acrylonitrile molecule, they are manufactured from petroleum. Got it? So from petroleum acrylonitrile is manufactured, which are the monomers, and these monomers acrylonitriles, they combine together end to end and they form polyacrylonitrile. Okay, and what is polyacrylonitrile? It actually form the acrylic fibers. Okay, now let us know about the properties and uses. Properties of acrylic fibers. Generally students, acrylic fibers, they are lightweight, soft, warm, with a wool like feeling. Okay, and it can be dyed with different colors. Okay, now come to the uses of acrylic fibers. The wool obtained from natural sources is quite expensive, but whereas the clothes which are made from acrylic fibers, they are relatively cheap. Okay, and that's why acrylic fiber, because we can dye them with different colors, so they are used for making sweaters, shawls, blankets, jackets and cushions. Okay, now students, because you are well aware what are now natural fibers, we had learned about four types of synthetic fibers as well. So we will discuss about the advantages of synthetic fibers. Okay, so let us start with the first advantage of synthetic fiber, that is high tensile strength. With the word tensile is the word which means to hold large weight without breaking. That you know that it is easy to break cotton fiber with the hand. Okay, so synthetic fibers are having a strong tensile quality. Okay, so synthetic fibers, they are very strong and very high tensile strength. Okay, in comparison to the natural fiber like cotton and wool. For example, we can say that tensile strength of nylon, which is a synthetic fiber, is more than that of silk, cotton and wool. Okay, now the next property is low water absorption. Synthetic fibers absorb very little amount of water or moisture. Okay, due to this, a wet cloth of synthetic fiber dries out rapidly. Synthetic fibers are said to possess drip dry. Okay, they are called as drip dry property. And natural fibers like cotton, wool, silk, however, they absorb lot of water, so they do not dry out rapidly. Okay, the next property we are going to discuss about is good elasticity. Yes student, most of the synthetic fibers are fairly elastic and flexible, as they can be stretched and compressed to some extent like spring. Okay, on releasing the force applied, they regain their original shape and size. For example, socks are made up of basically nylon and they keep their shape even after repeated use, but natural fibers, they are not fairly elastic. Okay, now the next property we are going to discuss is wrinkle resistant. So most synthetic fibers, they do not get crumpled easily during washing and wearing, like the way we need to iron the cotton shirt when we want to wear. But there is no need to iron the synthetic fiber basically, because they do not get crumpled. Okay, so we can say that they are wrinkle free and keep permanent creases. Clothes, generally, that's why like people used to prefer synthetic cloth, because this property is very useful. Okay, now the next is Abrasion resistance. So most of the synthetic fibers have a high abrasion. Abrasion means wear and tear. That means long lasting, very durable. So generally synthetic fibers, they are very durable. Okay, so you can wear it for a longer duration, long time. But natural fiber on the other hand, they have low abrasion resistance, so they are not much durable. Okay, now come to the next property that is also very important, moth or fungus resistant. Okay, most of the synthetic fibers are not attacked by moth and mold. Why? What can be the reason why they are not attacked by moths? Yes, because they are made from chemicals. Okay, so they are not attacked by moth and mold. Okay, but natural fibers are, however, easily attacked by both moth and fungus. Okay, now come to the next one, that is lightweight. Most synthetic fibers are quite lightweight, but natural fibers are comparatively heavy as compared to synthetic fibers. Okay, then the next one is, it is less expensive. Synthetic fibers are less expensive and more affordable. You can afford them. Okay, but natural fibers are little expensive. Okay, if you will go for natural silk, if you will purchase a sari of natural silk or artificial silk, then artificial silk is less expensive as compared to the natural silk. Okay, now students, we will discuss about what are the disadvantages of synthetic fibers. Let us know the first one, that they melt and burn easily. Synthetic fibers catch fire more readily than natural fibers. Synthetic fibers catch fire and shrink to form beads. Okay, and which stick to the skin. Therefore, it is not advised to use clothes made up of synthetic fiber, and while working near flame or fire, such as in the kitchen or burning cracker, most of the synthetic fibers require very carefully ironing as they melt very easily. Okay, so these precautions should be needed whenever you are wearing synthetic fiber or whenever you are doing iron the synthetic fiber. Okay, now the next one is non-biodegradable. So synthetic fibers are non-biodegradable, therefore they cause what? Soil pollution. Okay, biodegradable, I hope you understand what is biodegradable, which can decompose easily, but non-biodegradable, that means it cannot be decomposed easily, it take long time. Okay, now the next one is uncomfortable during summer. Yes, most of the synthetic fibers, see your school uniform, do you remember your school uniforms? It is made up of cotton. Okay, why usually it is made from cotton? So that because in India it should be durable during summertime. Okay, so most of the synthetic fibers can absorb very little moisture. So in hot and humid weather, when we sweat, the sweat is trapped between the fabric and the skin. Therefore, the synthetic fabric sticks to the body. Have you ever experienced? They stick to the body and make you so uneasy. So, and when the body sweats and makes them wearer uncomfortable because of the sweat cannot be absorbed by them. Okay. Now the last one is, it can develop certain skin problems. Some of the people, they are having tendency of allergy, skin allergy, especially with synthetic fibers. Okay, so the fabric made from synthetic fiber tend to develop static electricity in dry weather. The spark due to static electricity can be seen at night. Might be you had seen these things. Okay, these spark may cause skin diseases in some people as well. Okay, I hope you are able to understand what is acrylic fiber, what are the advantages and disadvantages of synthetic fiber. That's all for this session. Thank you all of you.